What is up, everyone? I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. In today's video, guys, we're gonna take Lord Fabian in for a spin. We're gonna take him in live arena and see if he's actually as insane as we initially thought. Personally, I'm a big fan of the champion. I know a lot of you guys are like, well, Skratch, he's only kind of like a good PvP champion. Honestly, I really think he's strong in PvE as well. Yes, he's not a clan boss champion, a Hydra champion, or hell, even a Chimera champion. But when we're talking about waves, Doom Tower, Curse Series, Faction Wars, Siege mode, etc., even though Siege is PvP, he is absolutely amazing. Speed Aura, you guys know the drill. You're probably familiar with the kit already. Now, I gave him some of my best gear, and we're gonna see how he performs. Of course, unfortunately, I don't have a soul for him just yet. But I am still pretty positive that we're gonna have a Titan event. I actually just checked the Plarium calendar, and I'm seeing that the Alice chase ends on Thursday. So it's very likely that the Titan event might start on Thursday if they're doing one. It's still kind of like a mystery, but I'm 99% sure that they will be making a Titan event. Either way, let's jump into live arena. I'm very curious to see if a lot of people are already using him in live arena. I'm gonna try to pick him as often as possible, guys. And of course, pray for the best. Now, I do have a big weakness with him, and that is I haven't built him in Stone Skin. Which means that if we're going versus Marius and I'm bringing in a champion that will manipulate the Thermeter, Marius can counterattack and put Enfeeble on him. And when he's using that A3 skill, we might be in trouble, okay? So we're gonna start with Armans to kind of like force that ban on him. There you go, Marius, Lady Mikage, which is fine. We're gonna bring in some support champions. We're gonna bring in another damage dealer and Fabian after. If, of course, Momo is not picking him this fight. Okay, so we have the Queen of Hearts and we have Haprak as well. So we have one magic champion, which is fine. And let's quickly find Fabian. So like this, I'm sorted with the speed aura as well. Anyway, I have 3 speed auras. His is the weakest. But just in case, if I wouldn't have an Armans in here or a Lizard, you know, to basically sort that out. So he's bringing in a Tormin as well. Most likely he will ban my Galatir. Yep, as expected. So we're going to use the best speed aura that we have. I don't want to go versus the Queen of Hearts because she's super annoying carrying in front of all of my champions because all of the buffs count, including Stone Skin, Pinpoint. So just straight off the back, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buffs. As soon as I'll put any other buff, the Queen of Hearts will absolutely obliterate me. So, you see, thankfully, we haven't got that Enfeeble on him. So we got the stun. What I'm going to do right now, actually it's going to be a bit too late, but either way, we're going to try to basically drop that Stone Skin on everybody. We haven't managed to do it on him because it's a 50-50 chance to decrease the cooldown of a Stone Skin as well. But at least we increase the cooldowns of all of the skills, right? Now, there's still a bit of a problem right there, and that's basically the passive from a Haprak, which can potentially wipe my entire team. Is she going for the stun? Yes, she is. Okay, so what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to petrify him. I'm going to put True Fear on the rest. I'm going to quickly try to basically stun that polymorph that Marius, sorry, not stun. And now we're going to metamorph and try to basically wipe the rest. Okay, so Haprak is down. I feel like we have a good shot at killing them all. Okay, beautiful. So we only have Tormin left. Now, of course, versus mythical champions, Fabian, like any other lockout champion, is not a massive threat. And I feel like one of the main reasons why Plarium gave us a lockout champion as a fusion finally, and I'm not putting Alice in this discussion. She's a trash lockout champion. She does the same thing like Basher, like Alika, which have existed in the game forever and they're epic champions. Now, I'm not trying to basically kill your mojo and say that Alice is useless for every single account or anything like that, but in my eyes, she's not a lockout champion with a 2-turn cooldown because they take a turn and bang, the next turn they have the skills available. But with Fabian, very similar like Krixia, Yumeko, this is a proper lockout champion. So it's a massive, massive difference. Let's crack on it. We have 9 points in the season, guys. If I wanted to reach that specific number, was going to be impossible. So again, Marius, we have Sifi. We're going to do our picks in the following way. Most likely, he might pick a Fabian in here. Very curious to see if I wasn't going to pick him at the end, if he was going to get him in or not. I feel like a lot of people are not picking him just yet, mainly because they don't have the soul for him, right? And I feel like that makes a massive difference. Is he going to bring in a Tormin? What is he going to bring in here? Okay, he's bringing in the Rat. Now, this could potentially be pretty dangerous. I have no clue how fast this guy is, right? But I'm gonna risk it. Should I risk it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to risk it. Okay, I'm gonna have to risk it. Hopefully we are faster. Because I don't want to risk that Enfeeble dropping from Marius. So maybe I should start picking Marius first, right? That could be a good idea. Is he faster? Please don't be faster. No, you're not, baby. No, you're not. Forget about it. Forget about it. And now we're going to lock them. The Rat is going to be absolutely useless. Of course, Carnage will be kind of like a different story, but we're going to basically just block him, right? So we do that, increase the cooldowns, we decrease the duration of the Stone Skin. Right now we can Petrify the Rat, put through Fear on the others, and just wipe them out. Like, that Fear is massive as well. Of course, the stun from Armans is pretty impactful. I'm just trying to basically get them to ban Armans, but for whatever reason, seems like they're a bit more scared of Galatir. And truth be told, I don't blame them, okay? Because I was in the exact same boat before I had Galatir. But I gotta pick him so I don't have to ban him from the enemy team. Now, I will share the build on Fabian with you guys towards the end. I'm going to show you the masteries and everything else. And as a blessing, to be honest, on him, I would really like to get Intimidating Presence, especially if I can get to a 6-star. So what do we have in here? Afro, let's do it a bit different. Let's start with Marius this time. And I'm going to let him pick Armans. Okay, there you go. You got your Armans, bro. You should be happy now. So let's do that now. Because we do need that speed lead. We want to make sure they're not taking our... I keep wanna say Leorius, my Lazarius out of here. Ooh, so he's bringing in a Hegemon, which we're gonna have to ban because I still want to bring in Fabian, right? So we need to ban the Hegemon, and he has the Rat as well. Not a problem. Okay, and once again, he went for the bait, got out my Galatir. Not a problem. If that makes him happy, who am I to basically go against it? Now, we could potentially have an issue with Armans in here because we can actually weak hit, right? And I'm hoping nobody is in Supersonic. Of course, he is in Supersonic. So please don't weak hit. Ah, no, we weak hit on that freaking Armans. Thankfully, I have 2 champions in Stone Skin, so he's gonna have to basically decide if he's gonna polymorph one of them, and he did. Okay, that's fine. She can do her own things. We melted the Stone Skin on everybody. I don't necessarily think that the Rat will be a big issue, to be honest. I can always do this right now and just put an end to his miserable life, and then just end him with my Gizmek, you know. But he backed out. That's one of the weaknesses that Fabian has, and it's the exact same thing as Krixia. Weak hits versus Magic Affinity champions, and we have a lot of Magic Affinity champions. Now, one thing that I think is better with Fabian is that he doesn't strip buffs. He decreases the duration of buffs. So when he's using that skill, unlike Krixia, who has a chance to instantly get polymorphed and basically completely cancel all of the effects of locking the skills, Fabian doesn't have that issue. So from this point of view, I actually prefer Fabian over Krixia, right? So what do we have in here? We're going with Armans and we're going in with Galatir. So we're going to have to do it a bit different. We're going to pick him and I'm going to bring in Sifi as a bait. Should I bring in Sifi? We're going to see in a second. I'm going to see what else he picks, actually, because if he brings in bomb champions or anything like that, I might have to bring Marichka just to force him to ban Marichka. So, the ball is in your court, CJ Goat. Okay, so he got Sifi. Okay, he got Sifi. And not only that he got Sifi, he got Siegfried as well. So, yeah. We are maybe, just maybe, in a little bit of a pickle in here. I still have 2 speed auras. And I think I might skip bringing in another reviver. And I'm going to go with Shuzan and bait him like this. And we're going to see what we're going to ban in a second. Oh, he's bringing the dwarf. Now, that's going to be a bit of an issue, because that freaking passive is just going to melt my entire team. So I'm going to have to ban the dwarf just to kind of like be safe. He banned Marius, which is fine. We're going to put Shuzan in the lead. I'm going to try to basically... I'm not even sure if I should melt the stone skin with Shuzan. I might just play it a little bit different. So what I'm going to do... Okay, so he is in supersonic, the Armans, which is a bit of a problem. It is a bit nasty. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna try to kill him. It might cost me. It might cost me. Hopefully it won't. Okay, beautiful. So we've done that. Perfect. We increase the cooldowns of the skills even on Siegfried. So most likely he's gonna metamorph now, yeah? Don't strip my buffs from Gizmek, please. Don't do it! Every freaking time. Every fudging time, bro. Every single time this happens, okay? No matter what I'm doing, my Galatir never does it. Every freaking shitty Galatir out there in Live Arena does this. Removes all of the stone skin whenever I have it, and then completely wrecks my entire freaking team. Every single time. I'm not even joking. Every single time, guys. Every single time. Okay, so he got down my revive. He got down my revive. He's gonna stun me now. No polymorph on him either. I don't even think I have polymorph, actually, so I cannot expect that. Hopefully he's not gonna get any of the skills on cooldown. Hopefully he doesn't have them available. If he has them available, I'm wrecked here. Even though I locked him. Okay, so he went for that. Now, the thing is, that's the only thing that he can actually do at the moment, right? So True Fear got back to me. Probably that is because of the wand. Probably that Galatir might have the wand. So what I'm going to do right here, let's see. Okay, burn. Take them down, baby. Take them down. No freaking prisoners. No freaking prisoners. And let's put that on you. Let's put that on you. He's gonna revive now. But what can I do? What can I do? Okay, we got fear on them. Increase the cooldowns, but not on Armans. Thankfully, we blocked the skills. That Sif is gonna put my Gizmek to sleep. There isn't much that I can do about that. But Armans will have to wake him up. Beautiful. Now, what I want to do is basically petrify somebody. Okay. I'm hoping that Sifi won't put him to sleep, though. Okay, beautiful. Oh, baby! You gotta love that. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. You gotta love it. Gizmek coming in with that freaking wipe. This was a pretty tough match. GG's, CJ Goat. Well played. For a second, I thought that I'm gonna lose that one. But you see, Fabian actually turned out to be really helpful in there. Locking the skills, That fear was really, really good as well. I'm not even sure if it procced at all because I wasn't paying that much attention to that specific thing. But other than that, I like Fabian personally. I cannot wait to get a soul for him. That will make such a big difference. At the 6-star, of course, more speed, the accuracy, which will make a massive difference, and of course, being able to put in that intimidating presence will be something really, really good. So he picked Marius this time around. I cannot dodge that, so I'm not even sure if I'll be able to ban that Marius from the team based on what other champions he's picking. But we're gonna see in a second what else he's bringing in here. Let's see. Jaman. Okay, Shuzan and Siegfried. Damn. So we're going to have to ban that Shuzan. Absolutely no chance to keep her in the team, guys. We're going to go like this, and we're going to bring in Fabian after. So we have one magic champion, which can be a threat. We have a Nakret, which most likely is going to protect Marius. And we have Marichka. So my Gizmek won't really do that much. Of course, unless Fabian is in the team and decreases the cooldowns of the block damage, which will be beautiful, okay? So, let's see. Who is he banning? Probably... Oh, Armans, okay. I was gonna say probably he's gonna go to ban my Galatir as well. One thing that it might happen here is my Galatir will cut in front of my Fabian, and I can cleanse if he's landing... the intercept, the enfeeble debuff on him. But seems like he didn't yet. So I don't necessarily think that I should buff right here. Buff with increased attack. So I'm going to do that instead. Just to dodge the chance for them to basically put me in that bad situation again. We increased the cooldowns on Siegfried as well. So we had no weak hits, which is really, really good. Let's get some healing up and running. They have no more block damage. They still have some stone skin in there. Okay, HP burn on everybody. So we're gonna buff. I will definitely metamorph right here. Even if that Marichka stays alive, is not a problem. At least we kill Marius. Okay, so Siegfried doing his own things. That's fine. We're gonna put this on him. He's gonna have to basically... deal a bit of damage versus himself. So what we're going to be able to do right here is do that. Petrification, beautiful. And now we can wipe Marichka. The rest will revive. I definitely need some healing. ASAP. Okay, we dropped a bit of Thermeter. Let's see. Not enough damage to kill her. But Siegfried died, which is great. Because this... gives me a chance to slowly reset. And when I mean reset is basically get some healing back, try to put my team in order. So I'm going to petrify her. She got a turn, which is fine. So right here, I can just kill her, gain the extra turn. The rest will revive. Go with the A1 again. Kill the other ones. And he's basically left only with Nakret, which... poses absolutely no freaking threat whatsoever. Okay, and now we can just basically deal with Nakret. GG's. But we were not able to do this without Fabian in the team to bring in that solid lockout. And the having as well the petrification for that Siegfried was really helpful. So this is trash. This is trash. This might be good. This might be good if it rolls me some speed at level 16 or crit rate. Either way, let's move on to the next one. We won all of the 5 fights so far, if I'm not mistaken, by the looks of it. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see if we can win 5 more with Fabian, guys. I'll do this these 5 more fights. I know a lot of you guys like watching live arena videos. I wish I would have more time to stream them like every day. I'm really gonna try to do at least a stream once a week for live arena, guys. Probably I will look to start in the next couple of weeks or so. I have a lot of things planned in the meantime that are really keeping me busy. But hopefully after I will be able to drop a stream once a week, even if it's like a 1 hour stream or anything like that. Basically, just to do a bit of catching up, a bit of chatting, you know, and a bit of thrashing in live arena. So let's pick Marius to basically dodge the whole thing with the enfeeble. We don't want to have that on him because he's gonna weak hit, and Fabian won't be able to do nothing after. Mad Easy, what are you picking? Let's see. I might even have 100 legendary materials now for the relics. We're gonna have a look. 6-star Odin. I freaking love Odin, man. I wish I would have a 6-star soul for him as well. He's just so freaking good. So freaking good. And I remember when I said that he's great, and a lot of people were like, well, he's not that great. You're overhyping Odin. He's okay. I mean, yeah, sure. He's freaking insane. No, he picked Fabian. Okay, I'm gonna let him have it. I'm gonna let him have it. I'm gonna ban the Queen of Hearts from here. As I've mentioned, those buffs are a big issue for me. Now, most likely, nah. Let's bait him like this, man. Let's bait him like now. I have 6-star on Shuzan, so ooh, now this might change some things. Because you know what he's gonna do? He's literally going to basically ban my Galatir. I'm so convinced that he's gonna ban my Galatir, and then the dwarf might obliterate my team. Oh, he banned Marius. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. Gotta remember, I have no lockout or anything fancy like that, right? But I do have 3 support champions, which will enable me to rotate like crazy. Tons of Termiter. So it all depends if he has Supersonic on his Armans or he doesn't. Okay, and considering that he's not in Stone Skin, is a very high probability for that to be the case. Okay, not at all, actually. So, I'm not 100% sure if I should use this instead. And use this instead. Now, the problem that I will have right here, guys, is that if I melt the Stone Skin, that Odin might take a turn. But I'm gonna have to risk it, basically. Oh, he still procced the freaking passive, man. Was enough damage to kill him through Stone Skin? What the heck? Yeah, I lost this. GG's. I lost this. I'm pretty convinced I lost this. Like, I can't really see how I'm gonna get out of this situation, to be honest. I'm not even sure why the dwarf proc the passive, because I must have dealt enough damage, basically. Probably that's why. I must have dealt enough damage, though. Oh, that HP burn killed him. I freaking love it. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Oh, we won it. I thought that I'm gonna lose that one. That's it. I was like, oh crap, I'm not gonna recover from that one. But it seems like we managed to do it. Okay, GG's. Beautiful. The dwarf is pretty nasty with the passive. Pretty damn nasty. I was so convinced that I'm not gonna deal enough damage though. But seems like I've dealt enough damage. Or maybe he was not in Stone Skin and I just imagined that he was in Stone Skin. I don't know. I thought that he was in Stone Skin and I was like, yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to deal enough damage to trigger the passive. But clearly, I did. Now, his Fabian could have been better if he had higher accuracy, but he did not lock my Galatir. If he was locking my Galatir, I was not going to recover, right? Because I was not able to revive. But unfortunately for him, he got resisted, right? He did not have enough accuracy on his Fabian to lock me. If he would have had that, it would have been a GG. I was going to lose the fight instantly. No questions asked whatsoever, right? So he picked my Gizmak. Seems like he's going with the Sulfurian strat in here where he's melting my Stone Skin. And then Gizmak will wipe me, or at least that's what he's hoping for. We're going to see that in a little while. So we have a Lamassu, 6-star Blessing. We have an Arbais. I will still pick Fabian. I will still pick Fabian. And by the looks of it, I haven't picked Armens yet, right? So that can be a good threat as well. So let's bring in Armens as well. And he's going for the rat too. Now, I'm going to ban his Lamassu just because he has a 6-star blessing on it. He went straight for my Lazarius, which is fine. It might cost me if that Arbais is faster, and it's a very high chance for her to be faster than my Fabian. Oh, baby. Thankfully, she wasn't. Now let's lock them. Lock and loaded. Weak hit on Gizmek, which is still a bit of an issue. We can cleanse. Beautiful. Marius. I love that. What are you gonna do now? HP burn? Okay. You do that. And leave the fight because you stood no freaking chance versus Fabian, who locked your ass, baby. Let's move on to the next one, guys. I think we have 3 more left. We are on a pretty good streak so far. Winning streak, right? And before I'm gonna show you the build, I'm gonna basically go and gamble. See if we can get a legendary relic out of the materials. I think I have 100. Hopefully I have 100. So who do we have in here? Harech, GNL Harech. What is he picking? So he's starting with Armans. Okay. Let's start with Marius and with Galatir. What else he has in the menu for us? Siegfried 6-star Arbais. This is a filthy whale, guys. A filthy degenerate whale. Just by looking at his plus to Siegfried. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Let's see what else he has. What else he has in the menu? Nice, probably. Now, if he brings nice, ooh, okay. So this does change quite a few things, but that is still fine. I'm gonna have to drop that queen. It's just annoying. I have too many buffs on. I cannot use any buffer because she will cut in front no matter who I'm using. To be honest, I had no idea that she was even going to cut in front of my Shuzan. He's definitely faster. My Fabian is gonna get wrecked in here because I don't have him in Stone Skin. So Armans is definitely gonna take his Star Meter. Now I'm just hoping that my Galatir will go in front of his Siegfried and the... Oh, okay. Now that's something that I was not expecting, to be honest with you guys. And we increased the skills on everybody, including that Siegfried. What a big mistake he did, that he did not took the Thermiter and try to polymorph after. That was a massive mistake, which, guess what? It just absolutely costed him this fight, okay? No questions asked. So, you get that on. She's dead. He needs to metamorph because he has the skills locked. His second form kind of like really sucks, to be honest with you guys. It just doesn't do much. If he's gonna deal crazy damage, he's just gonna kill himself on my Gizmek right here. So I'm just gonna keep him like this. A1, bang. We got polymorphed, which kinda sucks, but that's fine. A1 again. So Marius can finally take a turn. Buff, stun, wreck. Wreck him. Take no prisoners. Fabian, baby, Fabian. What can I tell you? If Fabian was not in here, this was not gonna happen once again. So for all of you haters that tend to hate on every single fusion, saying them that they're all shit and stuff like that, keep on doing it. And then don't do the fusions, because it's fine. I feel like every single time people try to basically find reasons for them to skip fusions, no matter what they are, just because they don't want to do them, right? And because of it, they're trying to convince themselves and convince everybody else on the planet that that fusion is crap. If you don't want to do a fusion, just don't do it. It's as simple as that, you know. No need to go and try to spread FUD all around. Okay, so he's getting Lazarius, he's getting Sifi, he's getting Marius. Lots of interesting things in here. So Shuzan, baby, coming here. In a way, it's actually better because I don't have to worry about Marius. I'm just gonna use the A2 on Shuzan rather than the A3 if he doesn't ban her, of course. And I have 2 speed auras. Beautiful. That 6-star on Shuzan the other day, guys, was massive. Honestly, was massive. Okay, so Dallas Arias is just a damage dealer. He's bringing in so many support champions. Like, it's crazy, actually. So many support champions. So who are we banning from here? I feel like the best ban would be Marichka, so they don't come back to life. Is he gonna take down my Galatir? It's a very high probability. And I've just realized I only have 1 freaking damage dealer, man. I only have 1 damage dealer. How am I so freaking stupid? Why? Why? Because I'm talking too much. I'm talking too much. Okay, if we win this fight, guys, if we win this fight with all of the control that we have in here, we're good. Okay, that's all I'm saying. If we're winning it, we are good. So he's faster. Is he gonna lock my shoe? Everybody's so crazy fast in that team. Like, look at their turn meter. Okay, so he buffs. Marius instantly wiped my champion. Instantly. So I'll be very honest with you guys. I know when I'm losing a fight, and this is it, okay? Just because I've done a very stupid mistake. Just because I've done a very, very stupid mistake. Okay. Now, probably that Lazarius is going to Metamorph, wipe my shoe, and my... oh, he's not. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So, let's see if we can land a stun on that Marius. Target changed. Okay. I'm not even sure why that happened. Ah, it went to Ancora. Sorry, that's why it happened. I was gonna say, like, what the heck? What just happened there? Increased cooldowns. Now Lazarius is still a threat. Don't get me wrong. I'm not getting too excited. Lazarius is still a threat. Oh no, and she decreased the cooldowns of the skills. This is done, guys. This is done. Okay. I'm taking the L here. GG's Manas. GG's, well played. I can't believe that I was just looking at stars and I only took 1 freaking damage dealer in the team. Let's back out, save some time in here. Man, I haven't done this in such a long time, guys, but there you go. My stupidity, my mistake. I took the L because of it. Okay. 1 more fight. We have 1 more ticket. Let's see. Can we rectify our mistake? Man, I could have been on a 10-win streak. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. I suppose to basically don't get Fabian in there anymore because I got Armans, I got Galatir, and I got Shuzan. I'm so used to have Lazarius, which has a crazy build, guys. I haven't showed you my build on Lazarius. Probably I'll share it with you guys at some point. But because I have him in the team, I'm not worried about necessarily bringing in another damage dealer, even though he's not gonna fully wipe them in a one with 1 skill or anything like that. I know that I have a damage dealer that's going to wipe them eventually, right? So I kind of missed the whole part away. Shuzan is in the team, not Lazarius, and yeah, completely forgot to bring in another damage dealer. But that's fine. That's fine. So we have a Lady Mikage, we have an Armans in here, both 6 stars. Lady Mikage, she is pretty damn annoying. We have a Nice, we have as well a freaking Calamitous in here. Calamitous. Carnage, not the Calamitous. He's on my mind right here, the Calamitous. I feel like I should ban either Nice, either Armans. Nice is really nasty, though. Really, really nasty. Siegfried can deal with him. Marius can deal with him if he's good RNG and the Infeeble lands. And we have a Monkey. So most likely I'm going to drop Armans just so I don't get a weak hit on him. I knew that was going to happen. So Lady Mikage is 1000% going to be faster than my Fabian. Most likely he's going to ally attack and kill her. And I'm curious if the Monkey is a Is a fast monkey? No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so Fabian is going down, yeah. I knew. I just knew that. I knew that that was going to be the case. I'm not going to revive yet, though. Because I want to basically try to kill that nice. I want to try to kill that nice. Okay, so he survived, which is fine. Marius comes in. Beautiful, beautiful. So we have a weak hit right there, and I can wipe him here. Beautiful. GGG's. So, 10 fights, guys. All with Fabian in the team. We lost one, and that was mainly because of a mistake. But to be honest, I did not really have any room for Fabian in that team anymore. So I supposed to just bring in another damage dealer. Yes, I have used mythical champions. I have used any... I mean, look at the teams that we're going versus. It's not like I'm going versus epic champions, right? Pretty much every single one of them brings in epic champions, more or less. Except one dude that did not bring in epic champions. And if he had one, probably I ban his mythical champion. So if I need to fight some of the best, I need to use the best strategies. But Fabian, in my opinion, he's a really, really solid champion. Let's see if we are getting lucky with this. Please give me a legendary one. I can't even remember if we have a very good epic one, but please give me a legendary epic. Not this one, man. Wearer will ignore 2% of the target's defense for each poison placed by the wearer. Such a trash freaking relic. Like, we need a new champion for that relic to actually be viable. But either way, let's stop crying about it. And let's look for Fabian. So, this is the build that I have on Fabian, guys. I do think that the best build for him is going to be Pinpoint. Now, this will have weaknesses, as I've mentioned before, and as you just saw in the previous fight, if they're faster, they have an ally attack or something like that, they can just wipe him out. And he got instantly wiped by that Lady Mikage ally attack, so that is one of the weaknesses. The second weakness is Marius landing Enfeeble on him. The third weakness is Hegemon, okay? So those are the weaknesses for this build. You can, of course, go on a 4-5-piece Pinpoint gear. If you have that available, you're still going to gain the extra speed at 5-piece, but only one stack of Intercept, and in Stone Skin. As a relic, at the moment, I have the Molten Deadbell. Now, if you are planning to go with Stone Skin, I would suggest you to bring in the Wand of Submission, okay? That will basically have a chance to send it back onto the attacker, and that will give you a better chance at not getting polymorph with him when he's using the A2 skill, the A1 skill, or even the passive, right? Total stats on my Lord Entertainer Fabian: 63k HP, 3.3k defense, 392 speed, 689 accuracy. Unfortunately, my chest piece is not ascended on accuracy. My banner is not ascended on accuracy. So that alone will give me 60 more accuracy, right? Then once I'm going to get a blessing, that will be even better. Masteries, we have the following. We have defense and support. We have Eagle Eye STR 6 to gain the extra accuracy. Cycle of Magic, Lord of Steel, of course. Arcane Celerity, Cycle of Revenge, and Retribution. That was all for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below if you have built your Fabian. I actually built him because the CVC is here. I had the books to get that done. I got the masteries done. So I'm just waiting for that Titan event to basically get a soul for the champion. As usual, if you enjoyed the content, smash a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.